Rob, my last question before I let you go, because you spend so many times around NFL locker rooms, around NFL coaches. I'm asking you in a large picture kind of scale here, because you have some great relationships from some of the finest in the league. How do you maintain that? How do you keep it professional? Because you still have a job to do. How do you balance that of developing relationships and getting close enough to guys that you can get information, quotes, kind of stories and details, but also maintaining the level of professionalism that is needed?
Andy, I think the best way to do it is to be fair and treat people with respect. And I think you do that in life. That's how I try and go about the way I live my life, is be respectful of people, treat other people the way I want to be treated, be kind, and be relatable, right? And you got to look at these guys, whether they're coaches, whether they're players, no matter what the athlete, no matter how much money they're making, on a human level. Some of them are dads, they're husbands, they're certainly sons, and we can all relate to that. So I try and keep my relationships, and like you said, there are so many guys, and you're closer to some than you are to others, and you gain that level of trust with guys. And I think you do that by not being salacious, not being somebody who's looking for headlines or clicks or whatever it may be, but reporting the truth, reporting the facts, being fair, being honest, and maintaining your integrity. And that's worked for me for more than 2 decades, and that's the way I just go about treating people, and whether it's somebody in another media member or it's somebody that I cover.
Yeah, the golden rule there for Rob Monty is always good to reiterate, and just being normal, because these guys in and of itself, they are just humans. They are just kind of trying to be themselves, being the best version of themselves every day. So that is a good note. All right, Rob, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. We'll talk again probably ahead of the draft. Thanks again.
Absolutely, Andy. Thank you, buddy.